Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the WR podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Pops.
And, Tommy, you're back from your surgery.
Yeah.
Before we get started with the show, why don't you let everybody know how your surgery went and how everything went down?
Well, surgery went good. Everything else is good. Just hungry as a motherfucker. Hey, you don't want to eat fucking shitty goddamn food, let me tell you. Because all I'm on is a fucking liquid diet and fucking crappy ass food. And let me tell you, it's crappy ass food.
What have you been eating?
Yogurt, fucking pudding, fucking watery ass milkshakes. Yeah, it's luxury.
You hungry, Jay?
Yeah, I'm fucking starving. I can't wait until I get better where I can have some solid food for once. But beyond that, I'm doing okay.
But you're doing a lot better though, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Yeah.
You're healing pretty well.
Yeah, you
what the
want to see
doctor
fucking
said.
decisions, motherfuckers?
No.
Yeah, I ain't doing like Pops did. Yeah, you want to see some bitch?
Yeah, the old man just lifted up his shirt and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah,
You were stars.
Me, I ain't showing shit.
Because I don't give a fuck. That's why I did it.
But I am gonna tell you, my fucking incisions are itchy as a motherfucker.
How many incisions do you have? About 4 or 5?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
but yeah, for the first week, Tommy was just on a liquid diet. He could only have drinks and stuff and bouillon cubes and things of that nature. And then he's graduated up to the second rank for this week, and he gets to have yogurt and soup and.
hey, tomato soup sucks. I love how it's on the fucking can paired with grilled cheese. A grilled cheese sounds fucking good right about now. You fucking Campbell's tomato soup, bitch.
Bitch.
You can't fucking even eat around him.
Yeah,
not fucking eat.
Yeah. Somebody gets a little hangry.
Yeah, almost like a smoke fiend back in the day.
Are you talking about somebody down at the bottom of the screen?
It doesn't bother me in the least.
But
I can always the store's right down the street here. All I have to do is walk in the door, and they'll tell me and tell them I'm back, and they'll say, "Well, here's your pack of cigarettes."
Are you better than ever?
Yep, I'm back. Back.
Here's your pack of Eagle 20s.
That's right. Put them in my pocket. Walk right on out the door. Cigarette in one hand.
And go.
Light it out.
Go like this.
Smoke it as I walk down the street.
Light it up. Go like this. Light it up like this. Well, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I can pick them up right now. It don't bother me.
Hey, Tommy, you remember sometimes he'd go, like, he had to go to the hospital and be like, yeah, I smoke about a half a pack a day, even though it's one for
he smoked 2.5 packs a day.
Nah, it was more like a pack or a pack and a half, but he lied and say, I smoke about a half a pack.
You lied. Always go back to it, you know.
Oh,
I can always go back to it. I can always go back to it. Lighter in one hand, cigarette in the other. Just keep on puffing it.
Pops, you were nearly 6 years smoke free. You don't need to be picking that shit back up.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Listen here, Buster Man. Don't get us started there, okay? Anyway, just had a little fun on the podcast. Glad Tommy's doing a lot better. Actually, this was Tommy's idea about doing the podcast.
Yeah.
It was our idea.
Well, I feel good, you know. It's aggravating when you can't fucking eat.
Literally, Tommy
Now,
can't.
at least you don't. Yeah, at least you don't have to do sponge fucking popsicles.
Tommy will probably get back to eating, not back to eating like the worst things, but he can go back to eating like more healthier things like chicken and stuff.
Yep.
But it's going to take him about close to 2 months nearly to get back to that point, where he can start eating, like if he wants to have a burger or chicken, veggies, things of that nature, because you also have to worry about digestion and stuff. So, but at least Tommy's doing a lot better now. Just a little hangry though. But
Yeah.
I want to start off with a couple of comments that we got.
All right.
Oh man.
And some are kind of question, one's kind of a question. But we got a couple of comments from a good friend of the channel, Heckin' Steve.
Heckin' Steve.
Heckin' Steve. He's looking forward to being on the podcast in the future. Most definitely, we would definitely want to have Steve back sometime soon. And he actually watched the last podcast that we did, episode 20, about Dynamite being in Louisville and about TNA Wrestling coming back.
Yeah.
And he said, shout out to TNA Wrestling for having an underwhelming roster and still in business, making wrestling for about 15 to 20 people to still watch. I have to agree on that for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
And this one is the question of, and by the way, motherfuckers, you haven't been sending no questions in. What the fuck,
Yeah,
guys?
you guys send us a question. If you want us to do 5 questions, you got to send us some questions.
You gotta send the questions. Where's the questions? But Heckin' Steve gave us somewhat of a question here. If I had the option to go to AEW, Dynamite, or Tommy Surgery, I'll go to Tommy Surgery every time.
Yeah, I would too. Go ahead. Slice me up, Laurinaitis.
Slice me up, Laurinaitis.
That's what I chose. Buy one ticket, get one free. And let me tell you, there was no traffic for AEW Dynamite either. I got there smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. That's right.
I mean, let's just put this right here. Where it wasn't bumper to bumper. All right. I mean, nobody there in Louisville was that big excitement. All right.
Hell, I passed the KFC youngster. I didn't see nobody standing out there.
I think literally.
That's because it's all inside.
I'll be surprised if they got 2,500 people in there. I'm just going to be honest.
But we all know what they did. You know, they all put the people on one side and they closed the other side, and all you could see is it looked like a big crowd of people there, which there wasn't. Let's just be honest.
They had to black out the arena big time.
Yeah, they blacked it out.
But big shout out to Heckin' Steve. And guys, you guys should go and subscribe to Heckin' Steve's channel. We will leave a link in the description box below for Heckin' Steve. Great guy. Yeah. Does a lot of reaction videos to some
fucking hilarious.
Some of those dirty resellers.
I know one's Finn Balor.
Yeah, one's Finn Balor.
Ain't that right, Heckin' Steve? You know you don't like the Balor.
The Balor. And guys, if you guys know who we're actually talking about, then guys, you compare him to looking like Finn Balor. We think he looks like Finn Balor. Yeah. But and he's in that resale game. So guys, any dirty resellers out there, they're going to get
dirty,
crushed.
slimy resellers, the scums of the goddamn video game world.
That's right. I don't really deal with too many resellers, honestly. I don't. I resold a little bit on the side, but I never really like. It's not a main gig for me or anything. It's just a little extra money if I want to sell something. But
Yeah, but it's a little bit different. Though. We don't, you don't resell it at a price that you go to a fucking video store and get.
that's absolutely true. Yes. Some of the stuff I resell, I sell for a little bit of a profit, but I mean it's nothing like astronomical. Fucking going off the goddamn roof. But if you guys want to see Heck and Steve roast some resellers, go check out Heck and Steve's channel. We'll leave the description box down below. And most definitely we'll have Steve back on the show at some point. It's just trying to get guests at this point because we film it weird hours.
Yeah.
So, and of course, we don't want to take away from other people's lives to come on the show. So, and then we want to give a big shout out to another channel just surpassed 1,000 subscribers. Our good friends, the Border Leaders Wrestling Podcast, Levante, Damo, and Daniel. Don't forget the YO.
Hey, and that sweet ass drink wingman. Is that right, Daniel? You love the wingman, baby. Wingman energy drink, baby. He was on fire with that fucking wingman, was Daniel.
That's good ass energy drink.
The wingman energy drink, baby.
But a big shout out to them. They definitely deserve 1,000 subscribers, even more than that.
Yeah, congratulations to the Bone Leaders Wrestling Podcast, Damo, Daniel, and Levante F. Smith.
They can finally get a little bit of cheddar from YouTube, and I do
it won't
mean
be much. It won't be much. It won't be much. Oh, Uncle Sammy Zane's gonna steal some of that shit. So hey, don't worry. We don't make a fucking dime here either. So.
That's right. We don't make a damn dime anyway.
Yeah.
And
guess what? It ain't for the money. It's for fucking hobby. All right. So
that's right.
It ain't about the fucking money.
It's not about the money.
You see, we don't. You see, we're not expecting any money from YouTube, but we're due expecting money from motherfuckers to take our name and using it for their own benefit. We want that kind of fucking money.
That's right, Tony Khan. We're calling you out, pal.
Yeah, don't show back up in Kentucky, bitch.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't ever bring that fucking Rocky Maivia hair back to fucking Kentucky, okay?
Which that could lead into our first topic here.
All right.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this here.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay it out.
This I'm tired of because I don't watch AEW Dynamite or Collision or none of that.
Nope, me either.
But it gets recommended on my Instagram or it gets recommended on my Facebook, and I'll have to fucking look at it. Why does every fucking show have to have Tony Khan make a fucking special announcement? Is he why does he have to be on every show to make some fucking announcement?
Well, I can tell you why right there.
Important. He wants to make himself look like he's important.
I could explain that right here, right now.
Go ahead.
He's fucking desperate. He's a desperate alfalfa looking motherfucker. And fucking he every time he's always got to make a fucking Tony Khan makes a statement. Tony Khan statement is he's going to make a fucking fried bologna sandwich, or fucking Tony Khan's next statement he's going to snort another cocoa, or fucking Tony Khan's going to fucking take a roofie, or fucking Tony Khan's going to go to the bathroom, take a fucking shit. Well, big news.
See, this comes off
Like, who gives a fuck about your fucking news?
The week before, right, or 2 weeks ago, his big announcement was the special gift of having Ric Flair at Sting's ceremony thing or whatever, right?
Who cares?
That was a big announcement, and we're gonna get to the Ric Flair situation
Oh,
in
we're gonna
just a
get
few
to there,
minutes.
yeah. But let me
But do you guys know what his last week's announcement was?
what? Buy one ticket, get one free?
They did that in Louisville, and still nobody came.
Might as well do it everywhere they go because it can't fucking sell them.
Speaking of that right there,
Hey, hang on, Pop. Let me say this.
Yeah.
He's
Go
doing
ahead.
a WCW Nitro, ain't he? Hell no, got it for free.
Yeah, redneck on there.
Yeah, that redneck who showed up for a Nitro. I want to know how much did you pay for it? Hell no, got it for free. I think Tony Khan needs to start doing that.
That's all right. Pops, you got something to say there?
I think Tony Khan would make an announcement that, hey, I'm getting my ass kicked tonight. I think he would make an announcement like that his ass is going to get kicked tonight. I think that right there, I think that he would go out and I think he's so stupid enough that he'd go out and make an announcement like that.
Well, he has to do his stomp, and fucking.
I'm getting my
ass. He's got to do fucking
tonight.
The goddamn grind like he's fucking Sable,
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, though.
I must say this, Tommy. Now, I will take a reception. What'd you say you look like? Buckwheat?
Trying to do the goddamn grind like he's fucking Sable.
No, you said something about buckwheat.
Alfalfa.
I said something about
alfalfa. I don't have nothing against alfalfa. I like that hair sticking up there.
Well,
I like that bit of hair sticking up. Of course, I like to have a lot of hair up here on this side. But anyway, that's way gone past. But anyway, I'm just saying things. That's it. Fuck it. Forget what I said. Damn, go ahead with the show.
But last week's announcement from Tony Khan was this. Now, of course, we know that he can't draw in the States. It's been proven. So what's the one thing that Tony Khan has hung his hat on since it happened? Do you guys remember what's the one accomplishment that he tries to hang his hat on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
No, I'm Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Wembley.
Oh, yeah. There'll be one seat in Wembley. They should sing the Hogan song, Hulkamania in the Wind. You know that song? He tore off my shirt and then he broke my heart.
But
you're a Tony Khan lover from the very start.
Good Lord, please don't sing. Yeah. Anyway, no.
I'm marked to the end.
No. Do you know, like, he's hanging his hat on fucking 81,000, fucking tickets sold in Wembley.
Well, that's because Wembley's never sold any. The only time they had a fucking wrestling show was SummerSlam '92.
Well, Tommy,
I'd rather see Nails and Virgil than fucking what I saw on fucking AEW there.
I'd rather see Virgil and Nails myself. But
I'd rather see the Joker.
But his big announcement was tickets are on sale for All In Wembley.
Ticket, get one free.
You see, here's what it is. He has to go back there to fill the house because he ain't filling in over here. He has to go over there to fill the place up. And why he's filling the place up is because they don't get wrestling over there.
That ain't good wrestling. Well, I can't even say good wrestling
here either. They ain't gonna get good wrestling, but he hits down either.
No, but he said tickets are on sale for All In Wembley this coming year in 2024. But this is the issue. You drawed one in Wembley. Eventually, I'm going to predict this right here, right now, before 2024 hits. You're not filling 81,000 tickets again, Tony.
No.
It was your first show in Wembley.
You keep on coming back, they're going to get bored with it.
They're not going to show up if you keep coming back every fucking year. It's going to be a law of diminishing returns. You may get 50 or 60,000 in there, maybe, but I guarantee you you're not going to get 81. And I'm going to call it right here, right now. You're not going to get 81,000 tickets sold for All In 2024, Tony Khan. I'm going to say that right here, right now.
Maybe if you brought Tony the Barber, maybe, but they're not bringing him in.
There was a boy in Arkansas.
They need to bring in
have him come in there. They need to have Tony the Barber sing some karaoke.
Maybe you could cut that motherfucker's hair.
He can have the Brock Lesnar flat top.
That's right. Give him the Baron Blade special.
Well, you know why he wants to go back to Wimbledon, don't you? Because he ain't selling here. He's not filling the arenas here. That's exactly why he wants to go back there. Everybody knows it. But
sorry, Tommy got me with that one. Goddamn. Can we go ahead and say, do you think that Tony Khan is going to draw more or less than 81,000 for Wembley next year?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say now he's going to draw less.
Pops?
Less.
See, this is where it comes into play. Because if you guys remember, well, maybe you guys don't remember fully, but there was, when they first came to Arthur Ashe Stadium in fucking New York, they drew like 10,000 fans for the first one, right? It wasn't but a couple months later or whatever it was, they came back to Arthur, or next year, I think. They come back to Arthur Ashe Stadium and they have like 7,000 fans or whatever. It's going to keep going down, Tony. Just because you fucking got 81,000 to squeeze in there for the first time doesn't mean you're going to get 80,000, over 80,000 to squeeze in for the second time.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be way less. I think it's going to be less. They're not going to get 81,000.
I'm going to say maybe 50,000.
I'll say 50.
Not unless. Not unless he could take these trolls that's on the internet and bring them in.
Oh, they would love to come in.
Oh, they would love to come in. I know they'd love to come in. They would.
Also, apparently they couldn't get no seat fillers for fucking Louisville. No, some of the seat fillers didn't even show up to that goddamn show. Yeah.
Well, they had better things to do.
Yeah, I gotta go wash my hair or something. But
well, yeah, I'd rather have Laurinaitis do what he did. So yeah. Do I want to be a seat filler or get my surgery? I'd rather have surgery.
Slice me up, Laurinaitis. Slice me up.
Slice me up, John.
John. Let's go with the next topic.
Nice.
Slicey.
That's right.
But
I'd rather do a Moxley.
But the next topic is about the big news that AEW signed the Nature Boy Ric Flair to a 2-year deal.
No, they signed an old, decrepit man who they signed. They didn't sign Ric Flair. To
Sounds like
me,
you're
that ain't Ric Flair. That's an old man that married too many wives, and he has to pay child support and alimony. That's but let me tell you something. That's the best way to get it is right there because them Tony Khan is handing out money.
Not only that, but also the official AEW energy drink is Ric Flair's Woo energy drink that has mushroom infused in it. Apparently,
Well, that's gonna sell like hotcakes, like Hulk Hogan's cheeseburgers, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hulk
Have a
size.
cheeseburger and a
Or Hulk
Woo
Hogan's
drink.
energy drink, huh?
How do you feel? And by the way, we should mention as well is you know that Ric Flair actually claims that his doctor says that he's cleared to take bumps. Do you know that,
Yeah,
guys?
I heard about that. Let me
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
heard
and
about
say
that
this.
shit, yeah.
Can I go ahead first?
Well, Tommy, first before we go there, Ric Flair is 74 years old.
Yeah.
How many bumps can he take?
There you go.
Oh, I'm
But
gonna get to something.
Tommy, hold on. Didn't Ric Flair just have a last match like a
That's what I
year
want
ago?
to say. We
Yeah.
saw Ric Flair. You signed the Nature Boy Rick. Speaking of that, before I go into the last match thing here, did you see the thing with Sting? He's standing there, and Tony Schiavone's there, Darby Allin. And then here comes Rick. It looked like you haven't. It looked like, and you see Sting. It looked like you haven't seen your high school friend in 20 years. Remember that graduation song?
Yeah,
That's what played in my head when I was seeing that.
yeah.
Like you haven't seen a high school friend in 20 years.
Two old men hugging each other.
Two
I don't
nursing
want to hug
homes.
an old man. I want to hug a young bitch.
All
All
right.
right.
Now I'm gonna go. Ric Flair had his last match. It was him and the bad motherfucker son-in-law, well, former son-in-law now. And against Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Ric Flair came out in a fucking purple shirt, fucking saggy everywhere, fucking passing out, couldn't fucking do anything. And he expects him to get back in the fucking ring when he couldn't even do anything in his last fucking match. Ric Flair is I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this right now. I have no respect for Ric Flair. I don't.
Did he lose respect for you?
I've lost respect for him. How can a guy that actually was in bad shape and almost passed away, and he goes back doing the same fucking shit? So why the fuck should I care now? That's your fault.
Yeah.
If fucking you want to go back drinking, like you're fucking 1985 or fucking 1987. Let's say fucking 87, Rick. This is 2023. You're fucking about fucking age 80. Hear me,
Getting
loose
there.
skin like a Shar-Pei puppy? You're like that goddamn guy on Big Daddy. Remember that old geezer? That's you, Rick. You remember
Does
the
he
guy
have a
on Big
5-year
Daddy?
plan?
Yeah, the 5-year plan. Yeah.
Rick has
That's
a 2-year.
yeah, Rick would be 2 years. Fuck it, and he gets in there. He signs a multi-year deal with AEW. What the fuck is Ric Flair going to do for 2 years? And by the way, if I was a wrestler in AEW, I would be uncomfortable wrestling him. I wouldn't be comfortable.
I would be afraid that I would
I
accidentally
would
hurt
be
him.
afraid of hurting this old man.
And by complete
I don't want that
accident.
responsibility.
And by the way, on complete accident too, I don't think anybody really wants to go out there and just hurt Flair for no fucking reason, you know? I think literally somebody might fall on him or fucking do something.
Especially with these people that's on that fucking roster now that don't know how to work any fucking way.
Well, because that's what I said. That's what I'm talking about. If I was a wrestler, I'd be trained properly, learn not to hurt people, do it very well, but not hurt anybody.
Like what the fuck is Ric Flair? He didn't even, he fucking barely could get through that fucking tag match.
He didn't really, because he passed out a couple of times.
No.
He
didn't even get through. And by the way, did you see? He almost looked like the same way he looked when he wrestled Sting on that Nitro, but he was wearing the Nitro Girl shirt.
What the fuck? Which comes to the point. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Now this time is he going to wear a blue? Is he going to wear the blue tights and the blue shirt now that says Nature Boy on it?
I'm going to say this right here, right, Tony Khan.
It's a waste. It's a waste of fucking money. Because what the fuck's Ric Flair going to contribute?
I'm saying this right to Tony Khan, you ignorant little fuckhead. What are you going to do with Ric Flair? Are you going to put him out in the ring and let him risk getting maybe seriously injured, probably dying? Is that what you want? Well, I tell you what, motherfucker. His relatives may have something to say about that, you dickweed son of a bitch.
Well, Fat Man Khan let him do it, so Fat Man fucking Conrad, fucking bloated ass Thompson, looks like he needs weight loss surgery. I can tell you that right now.
Ain't no motherfucking way. That ain't no motherfucking way that I got in the ring back then either.
That motherfucker needed more than I did.
I told Wimpy, get in the ring yourself, Wimp.
See, the issue is like you guys said, what is Ric Flair? What is Ric Flair's role in AEW?
What is he bringing to the table? I'd like to know that.
Is he just going to shield that piss water fucking goddamn fucking energy drink that he has? Or is he going to wrestle? I doubt it.
I hope not.
Is he going to be a manager? Let's just be honest here. Ric Flair only knows how to get Ric Flair over.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been talented.
Look what he did in TNA.
There you go with AJ Styles. You guys remember he was with AJ Styles in TNA?
Trying to make him look like Ric Flair and fucking.
Now that wasn't just Rick's fault, but that was just TNA's stupidity, which AEW is about the same thing.
Everybody knows. Everybody that knows Ric Flair, the only way Ric Flair's only good at getting himself over.
And then
he's done it for years. He's done it ever since he broke into the business. And Flair is the only one that gets himself over. He ain't gonna get nobody else over except him.
And then you got commentary.
That's the way it's always been.
Then you got commentary, which works the same way as a manager. In commentary, you have to get the talent over, not yourself.
Right. Which I don't blame Ric Flair because that right there was his job, getting himself over. That's how come he got the way he was. You can't blame the guy for getting himself over because that right there is what they expected him to do.
So if he can't be a wrestler, a good manager, or a commentator, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be a fucking referee. The fuck is he going to do? Just be another fucking blood-sucking leech off the tit of Tony Khan's fucking shitty company?
Here's what it is. Tony Khan is like this right here. Tony Khan thinks just having his name there is going to make him more money. It's not, Tony. It's not going to do it for you, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not going to do it.
One other thing I want to bring up here real quick is ever since the news broke out about Vince McMahon and the whole paying millions of dollars to these females that he has had affairs with and had a sexual misconduct with.
Well, at least he had it. At least he had some women.
Well, even if he had to pay for it, he had it. But no, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But Tony Khan's been blasting Vince about that, even on Twitter, his favorite site. But then again, if I'm not mistaken, there's been multiple sex allegations about Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And you hired him to come on your company, Tony Khan.
I don't get that.
And I.e. one of the bigger ones that came out last year was the plane ride from hell. Yeah, the Dark Side of the Ring episode, the plane ride from hell, the fucking the flight attendant.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. He fucking stonewalled Vince for that shit, but he signs Ric Flair, who did almost even worse. And but it's okay to bring him in.
Yeah. Tony Khan was chewing on the bone of Vince McMahon on the women and everything he did. At least he had some women. Tony Khan. I don't know what he does, but anyway,
masturbates.
You hired a man that did exactly, probably worse than what Vince McMahon did. You hired a man like that right there. Now I don't know what you do, and I don't give a fuck. But anyway. Evidently, you must have had no woman because all I see you hug is men. But that's beside the point right now.
One wish. One wish.
But
I had one wish.
I look at this right here. Wait, if you're on Vince McMahon, why would you want to hire somebody that does the same thing?
Yeah, it shows you that Tony Khan's a hypocrite.
I mean, you are a motherfucking little bitch ass hypocrite. That's all you
are. He's a fucking hypocrite.
What it boils down to with Tony Khan is who were the people that he watched growing up as a child? Ric Flair, WCW, Sting, WCW. When he had the option to get these guys to come to his shitty company, he jumped all over it.
Oh, but boy, he didn't want Bret Hart in there though.
Yeah. That's what I heard. That Bret was going to do some bad, like agenting for AEW, but he wanted him to be on. He wanted Bret to be on like television, and Bret didn't want to do it. And he goes, "Well, I'm not going to sign you anyway then."
Oh yeah, but you don't want to sign Bret Hart.
Because
if I was Bret, I want to win anyway. Because they wouldn't listen to him either.
No, they ain't, they ain't gonna listen to nobody over there because Tony Khan's too goddamn scared of his own wrestlers.
Yeah, Tony Khan.
I'm scared for my life.
I've never seen Vince fucking fear for his life. Hey, he took that punch from Bret and had no problem with it.
Hey, he got choked out by nails and took it.
Damn right. He wasn't afraid when Brock Lesnar threw the belt out his face. He called him an asshole, stood up and called him an asshole.
At what, 70 years old? He didn't give a shit.
70-something years old. Fucking Vince didn't fucking care. He didn't back down. But old Tony Khan, he backs down, boy. He's brave.
I'm pretty sure
fucking Waldo is the fucking pussy.
I'm pretty sure Phil Brooks turned over a table and Tony Khan was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Tony Khan. If you're afraid of your own wrestlers, then you are not in the right business, motherfucker. You're in the wrong business.
Guys, let us know in the comments below what the hell is Ric Flair going to be doing in fucking
you don't have to ask these trolls. These trolls are Tony Khan. They think that right there was a good move. No, it wasn't a good move. Tony Khan, you're giving away money. You're giving away money that is just going to go poof with you. I'd be wanting to save some fucking money when your fucking business goes belly under. I'd want a little money because you already got your inheritance. Now, what else you want? Because when it goes, you're done. Unless Daddy wants to give you a loan, which I fucking wouldn't if I was your daddy. I'd disown you if I was your daddy. Get with me, you little punk.
Let's go ahead and just talk about a few topics. Now, these are going to be not so like grandiose topics like the Ric Flair topic, of course, but we are not going to be seeing John Cena too much longer.
Oh, you could smell him.
You could smell it. You got John Cena is going back to Hollywood, just like The Rock is going to be going back to Hollywood. You had your guys in shot with them in the WWE, and because they actually lifted the actors, strike that they had going on, with the actors and the writers and all that stuff in Hollywood. It's actually been taken care of now. The strike is no more. So
you're going to see all the acting wrestlers head back to Hollywood.
Well, actually, apparently John Cena actually did get injured. His arm got injured, but he'll have to have some surgery before he goes back, though.
Yeah.
But best wishes to John Cena. I know a lot of people.
Can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's about John Cena.
Yes, go ahead.
Of course, he's going back, which and to be honest, he always comes back when they need him. And the reason he comes back is because they are. And I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm sick and fucking tired of some of these people bash Cena, saying he don't put over young talent. He don't do this. He don't do that. Ever since he's been back, he's been a jobber.
Yeah.
He has. Oh, Austin Theory. Just now, Solo Sikoa. Fucking he lost to Roman Reigns. He lost to
Carmelo Hayes. He put over it in NXT.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. Fucking he's been putting over young talent ever since he come back. He's been putting over nothing but young guys. Because he knows it don't bother him. It don't hurt John Cena whatsoever.
He knows, listen, I'm going to Hollywood. These guys are here. These guys are going to be here Monday night when I'm back in Hollywood. I need to put these guys over.
Yes, he knows he's like, I had my time. So
my time is up.
Yeah, he knows I had my time. It's time for the young guys. He is putting all the fucking young talent that he had feuds with in this time over. So I don't want to hear fucking people say, well, John Cena don't put over young talent. He's been putting over young talent ever since he comes back. Every fucking time. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
Oh, also he put over LA Knight too.
Yeah, and he put over LA Knight. So I don't want to fucking hear that John Cena don't put over fucking young talent.
Pops, you got something to say there?
Yeah, everybody knows that I didn't like John Cena. I didn't like him in OVW as the prototype. Yes, he was a prototype in OVW before he became John Cena. We seen him there. Never liked him. Still to this day, I don't care much for it. But I will say one thing about John Cena. That was his job, to put the young talent over, and he did that because that was his job. That was just what he was brought in for, to put them over. because they needed a big star to put that talent over, and he did his job. Just like every old timer is supposed to put the young talent over. That should be their job. Some of them won't do it. I know that. Some of the old talent won't put them over, but some of them will. John Cena did, and that showed me that John Cena loves the business and has respect for the business because he put your ass over.
Because he knows that he's leaving for Hollywood. He's there for a short amount of time. These guys are going to be here every week. I'm not. I got to be unselfish. I have to put these people over. I have to get these guys over so they can be at a next level.
And it don't even hurt him whatsoever.
It doesn't hurt his record. It does because I got to tell you something. He has more wins than losses. All right, let's leave it at that.
It just pisses me off when people say he don't put over young talent.
That's his job. That's what he's supposed to do.
And I'm sorry, I'm not a big John Cena fan, but guess what? I respect the guy.
I don't like him, but I do respect what he does in the business because that's his job. It's putting the new talent over. That's every wrestler's job. When they've already reached their peak and has no more. I'm not saying age. I'm not saying lay out the pasture, but I'm saying they're supposed to use their talent to get the young people over and make them know what it's all about.
And also, I think about John Cena. I'm sorry to all the fucking John Cena haters. I'm gonna say this right now. He's in the same category as Hogan. He's in the same category as Austin. He's in the same category as The Rock. I'm sorry, he is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and say this right here, right now.
Bret Hart. He's in that same category.
Even though I'm not a big fan of Cena. I'm not. I got tired. He was pretty stale after the first couple of years in the WWE. I'm sorry, he was. By 2007, 2008, I was. But the crowd still loved him. The kids loved him. The women, of course, they love him. The ring rats always love what they can't give.
The ring rats love any wrestler. But it doesn't mean they're good or not. They still want to keep around and get the rat taken care of.
But you can't sit there and tell me with a straight face
that he's not in that type category of them guys.
That John Cena, one of the most remembered or greatest of all time, regardless of his fucking, wrestling ability. You got to think about pay-per-view sales. You got to think about merch sales. You got to think about TV time. You got to think about main events. You got to think about his Make-A-Wish. You got to think about his movies. You got to think about his Hollywood and fucking in Hollywood. You got to think about his television. He does commercials. He's done every single thing you could think of in that realm.
Yeah, almost up there with Hogan in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So don't tell me that fucking John Cena is not in the same category of a Hogan, of a Rock, of a Austin, of a Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Ric Flair. He's not.
I actually think he surpasses Bret and Shawn.
Yeah, he's in the category of the main guys like a Hogan, Rock, Austin.
I'll even throw Rick in there.
And Flair, he's in that category.
And soon to be a Hall of Famer.
Or no one could disagree with that argument because it's fucking true.
And Pops, you are right. Once he actually does hang it up, Hall of Fame bound.
Hall of Fame.
John Cena will be a WWE Hall of Famer.
I'll lay it right here on the line. When he does hang it up, he's hauling my thing down. There's no doubt about it. There is no way that he will not go into the Hall of Fame. There's no way.
Let's go with another thing here. Apparently, they have a Hulu show that they're going to be bringing out on Hulu. WWE is of Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. I love you, baby.
That's the only reason Levante will watch it. Ain't that right, Levante? You don't give a fuck about Montez Ford. We saw that when you cropped out him with the photo. Fucking great.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. Apparently Hulu is coming out with some kind of reality show.
I'll
With
be honest, I get tired of those.
I know they done it with Total Divas. They done it with goddamn fucking Miz and Maurice. I'm tired of seeing
They done it with Corey Graves and fucking Carmella.
They did?
Yeah, they done one for them too. I'm sorry. Like I hate those.
And then on top of that, the only one I do like is Bianca Belair out of that too.
Hey,
anyway.
that'd be the only reason I'll watch it. Same thing for Levante. Bianca Belair, I'm gonna watch you, baby. And by the way, fuck Hulu.
Fuck Hulu. There you go. Pops, are you gonna be watching this television show?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hey, boss, would you watch it because of Bianca Belair too?
Bianca, you know what? I wish I had the money. I wish I had the money that I could give her just to fill of her ass.
That's right.
I'd be happy.
I'd
say, take the money, baby. Take the money. Just let me squeeze it one time.
One time. Well, she smacks it enough, you might as well be able to grab it a little bit of,
Yeah, I might as well grab it and smack it around a little bit.
Hey, Pops, do the big wiggle. Do the big wiggle. Give us the big wiggle one time. Come on, give us the big wiggle.
Nah.
Come on, give us the big wiggle.
Let's just go ahead and go to the next topic real quick. Do you know that AEW just lost a big name?
Who's that?
A wrestler parted ways with AEW. How is AEW going to survive when they lose people like this? I just don't get it. The Bunny has parted ways with AEW.
The Bunny?
The Bunny. The Bunny.
Who cares?
You mean?
I don't give a fuck.
You mean? Let me get this straight. You mean the rabbit's running?
The bunny who was with the butcher and the blade?
Yes.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Them were jobbers.
Yeah. Way bad to the bunny.
Way bad.
Maybe you could join Adam Rose.
Who really gives a rat's ass about that one?
Maybe you could join Adam Rose since the bunny's gone now. But hey, guess what? There's some people that already left. Look at Brian Pillman Jr., Lexus King now. He's doing great things in NXT.
I say he does.
He's actually last week he actually made I think he's starting to feud with Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Because he actually had a promo against them.
Sorry, guys. We lost a little bit of a connection there.
Well, that's no.
We always lose fucking connection here.
Is Trick still bout it?
He's bout it with that Trick.
That's right.
But look, Brian Pillman Jr. is doing a hell of a lot better in NXT than he ever fucking did in AEW right now.
Lost again, I say. Mama's wrong again, folks.
We lost connection again.
Okay.
Well, with that, let's just go with one last little topic that we'll talk about here.
Yeah, before another fucking shook 'em.
Now before another shookums happens here.
Guys, we're sorry. Fucking, we
Our
got
internet
shamed.
sucks balls, okay?
Yeah,
Mahoney.
Maybe I should have traded the router in.
it sucks balls, Mahoney.
Well, maybe I should have
I
got
like
the
balls,
new
Mahoney.
router.
Maybe we should have got the new router.
Maybe we should have.
Yeah, but
Hey, I like balls, Mahoney.
Hey, they said I could have it anytime I want it, though.
that's right. We went to go pay the bill, and they said something about maybe getting a new router or something. I was like, God damn it.
Kind of an update router, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
fuck, maybe we should.
Like the router that we have isn't that fucking old though. It's like
Fuck it. If they're offering, we take.
offer we take. Give it to me.
Bring it here.
But
well, here's the thing, guys. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. I mean, everybody, you know, us, we hardly get anything fucking free around where we live.
that's true. Real quick, apparently the TKO stock has dropped a little bit in the stock market. And people are scrambling.
Is Dana White scrambling? That best ain't looking too good.
Well, apparently what they're trying to do is blame it on Vince.
Oh, that's no surprise. They always got to blame. That's Dana Trump White for you.
Dana Trump White.
I'm sorry, I hate his ass, to be honest with you. He's a fucking bald-headed jock sniffer. And this is and why the fuck are you doing stupid shows like slap shit and shit like this? See, Dana White, what you are is a bald-headed fucking dumbass. Fuck you, Dana White. And by the way, UFC, suck my balls, okay?
Did you hear what Dana White had to say?
I just hate Dana White. I don't have no problem with UFC fighters or anything like it. I have a problem with his bald-headed fucking balloon face ass. That's who I got a problem with.
The one thing I did like about what Dana White went on record to talk about working with Vince McMahon, and he said that he's glad to have Vince McMahon as an ally instead of an enemy because Vince would do some. And this is what he said. Vince would do some kind of underhanded tactics to get some of the UFC stuff not to happen. That's what he said. And he goes, I'd much rather have Vince as an ally together than as an enemy.
Now you want him as an ally, but now you're bitching about it.
Yeah.
You turncoat bald-headed balloon fuck.
But guys, that is the end of the podcast as far as stories and some of the stuff that's making the news these days. Tommy's updates and everything.
Must be nice.
Get you guys some Taco Bell or something to watch this podcast. But with that being said, though,
I don't want to give them the shits.
If you want shit, have some of the sugar-free pudding I've been having. I'll give you this.
Is it Tommy, I want to know, is the water, is it crystal clear?
Oh, it's chocolatey clear.
Or is it a little brown?
No,
or is it chocolatey brown?
It's chocolatey water brown.
The water brown. If you guys want to ask questions for the next episode of 5 Questions, please do it. Because we'd like to answer your guys' questions. For sure. And when it comes down to it, we kind of want to do another segment on the podcast.
Something special.
Something special. And by the way, you know, we've only been recording for an hour now, so we wanna kind of stretch this out just a little bit further for you guys.
Well, there ain't much news this week.
Yeah, there wasn't too much news this week. And you guys didn't ask no fucking questions. So we have
Come on,
to
guys, you got to start asking questions if you want 5 questions.
That's right.
Come on, I'm back in this bitch. So you need to ask you now.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about the fucking giveaway here.
The giveaway.
Now listen, man. You know, all you have to do is take this motherfucking finger and hit the button. You know, I mean, it isn't that fucking hard to do. Okay.
You're watching us right now. You're watching us right now. Just scroll down a little bit where you see our fucking name and that fucking subscribe button. You hit that red motherfucker, and you go to our video link in the description box below that says 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and you say, "Motherfucker, I want that goddamn GameCube." You put GameCube in your goddamn fucking comment.
And if you say,
you're in for the GameCube.
And then if you say, you know what, I want the fucking N64. Well, you type in N64.
You want the mother? Where we at now?
PS2, homie.
PS2. Fucking PS2. Say I want that fucking PS2, and you better hit the fucking button.
That's right.
Now listen,
that's literally all you have to do is hit that subscribe button.
Giveaway. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, with everybody out there. Now people that knows and binge watch this, I'm not fucking technically inclined with fucking computers. I hate the motherfucker. Give me a fucking pad and a pencil. I'm fucking satisfied with that shit. But now it's the age, and the kids say, "Well, you got to go with technology now." Everybody's telling me, even my friends, the days of the pad and pencil's gone. It's technology. Well, fuck it, okay? Now, if an ignorant fuck like me can do it, I know motherfuckers like you that knows about technology can do it. Quit fucking wasting our time with shit.
That's the way to do it, Pops. It's not that damn hard. Because hell, do you know how long it took us to convince the old man to get a smartphone?
That took forever.
Back I didn't need one. I could roll up the fucking window and yell at my neighbors, "Hey, come over here."
Hey, speaking of that, the Young Bucks suck, by the way.
Hey, Pop! Hold on. Train. You hear Train?
Chattanooga choo-choo. Now, what'd you say, Tommy?
I said the Young Bucks suck, by the way.
Oh, well, it's a shirt to get sweaty on. It's a shirt to lay down and let the girls rub all over me with. It's the shirt that I'll wipe the pussy juice from my mouth. Get it? This is what this shirt is for.
Anyway, let's get into our last topic. What we're gonna be doing is
Omega sucks too.
Huh?
Kenny Omega sucks too. I see him on the goddamn fucking.
I think Tommy, you've established that over the years. Okay.
You damn right I have. You continue to suck until he sucks no longer, which will never happen. Which will never change.
What I want to do is
him and his Bucky friends.
I'm all right now.
What I want to do is I want to start a segment on here where everybody talks about your Mount Rushmore. You know, what is your Mount Rushmore? We always hear that. In like almost all of our comments most of the time, it's always something about Mount Rushmore, right?
Well, if that right here's what the problem is. I'm smart enough to know who's on fucking Mount Rushmore.
Do you know who is?
First of all, George Washington, Lincoln. Let's see. I think it's Benjamin Franklin. He's on there. One of the presidents. I think
How how many is on Mount Rushmore, old man?
5.
Are you sure?
I think it's 5.
I think it's 4.
It's 4.
Well, you see, I just named them then. That's it.
Who? Okay, who is it? Rushmore, old man?
Lincoln. I think Lincoln and Washington.
Okay.
I think Roosevelt's on there.
Okay.
Uh,
And who's the 4th? Who's the 4th?
Andrew Jackson.
No.
I know. I know who it is. Kennedy.
Who is it?
Kennedy.
Nope. Thomas Jefferson.
No. Fuck. Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Oh damn! He was a president for the Confederacy. Why is he on there?
Well, he wrote the Declaration of Independence. That's how he got on there.
I wrote the Declaration of Independence and broke every one of them.
Nonetheless, what we're going to do is we are going to name our top 4 of a topic, and we're going to name our least 4 as well. So that's how we're going to do this. You got your Mount Rushmore of something, and your
all right. So we're going to have the Mount Rushmore of the best and the Mount Rushmore of the worst, right?
Yes.
All right.
And we came up with the topic of this just spur of the moment. Just to have a little context with the show, just to have something different on the so we are going to pick do you guys want to go with the best or the worst first? Which one would you guys rather do?
Let's go ahead and do the best.
The best? Okay.
Yeah,
we're going to go
best.
through. This is what it's going to be, though.
Well, who goes first?
It's up to you guys.
You want to just do it like this? Like we're set
Sure.
up?
Set
Be
up?
easier.
All right. Here's the topic, though, guys. Our Mount Rushmore of WCW wrestlers in 2001. That's right, guys. Our Mount Rushmore of WCW wrestlers in 2001.
Okay.
And then once we do the Mount Rushmore, it's going to be the least Rushmore of the worst WCW wrestlers in 2001.
All right, Joe, you go first.
I go first.
You're first up, then me, then Pops.
Of best. Okay.
Yeah. Do best first.
Best, I'm going to go with.
Are they going to be in particular order?
I don't think there has to be a particular order. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with the 5-time WCW champion, the Booker Man, Booker T. He's going to be number 1. Who wants to go next with their
you don't want to do them all in one fell swoop? You want to?
No fell
all right,
swoop.
my number 1, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. My number 1, Scott Steiner.
Hey!
Scott Steiner, baby. Yep, number 1, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, baby. Yeah, the big bad booty daddy. I'm going with Scott Steiner, number 1 for me.
All right, Pops, you got the list out in front of you there, because we had to make it a little easier for the old man here. Who are you going to pick for the WCW 2001 for your first pick?
Oh shit! Out of these guys?
out of this roster.
Well, this roster sucks.
That's why we chose it, because it's 2001. This is when, but guys, in context, this is when WCW went out of business. So
That's why I chose Scott Steiner, baby.
Buck.
now remember, you got three more options after your first pick.
So who's your first option? Who's your first pick?
Damn.
It doesn't have to be in any particular order either.
No, it don't have to be in any order.
Just the one you think was the best was the best wrestler.
Yes, for WCW in 2001.
Oh God.
I chose Booker T. Tommy says Scott Steiner. Who you going to go with?
Oh hell! Damn, this was the dying day. Buck. Shit.
You have trouble there, old man?
Diamond Dallas Page.
D P. All right.
Yeah. Diamond Dallas Page. Who I'm going with?
DDP.
Had to. Fuck. You guys took the two best. Damn, I had to choose
well, listen. Just because we took them doesn't mean that you can't take them for you as well.
But I do think Diamond Dallas Page was a good wrestler. That he could handle himself in the ring.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go with as my second pick. I'm going to go with Goldberg.
Going with Goldberg, huh?
Goldberg. Tommy, who's your second pick?
Me? I'm gonna go with mine. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with, let's see, who the fuck is on this roster? Is he on here?
Not too many people.
Is he on here? Oh, I got my pick.
Okay.
Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash. Yep, Kevin Nash.
All right, Pops, your turn as you take your time on who you want to choose there.
Okay. Shit.
And by the way, you guys can choose the same people. So I mean, it doesn't have to be.
I know.
Because by the way, at the very end of each one, we're gonna debate who's gonna be the final four to go up on Mount Rushmore, and it has to be we have to be together on it.
So these are both of all three of ours Mount Rushmores, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we come down to a final Mount Rushmore that we have to all decide together. That's going to go up on the Mount Rushmore. Who you got, Pops?
Fuck. Damn. Shit. Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett. That's not a bad one, Pops. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know a lot of people give Jeff Jarrett some crap, but literally, he held the championship quite a bit in WCW. So let's go ahead. You know what? I'm also going to go with Jeff Jarrett.
You're going with Jeff Jarrett too?
Just for the simple fact of what he brought in WCW in the later years of WCW. So who you gonna go with, Jay Bird?
Me? You know, I'm gonna go with another guy that actually done a lot of stuff in the late WCW too. Almost like Jeff Jarrett. I'm gonna go with Sid Vicious.
All right.
Because he done a lot in the late 2001 and 2000. So I'm gonna go with Sid Vicious.
All right, Sid.
Guess it's me, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's your last one.
All right, then.
Right?
I'm trying to make it a goodie. Right? I'm gonna try to make it a goodie if there's any goodies in here.
He has two more.
Oh yeah, this is your third one, Pop. Sorry.
Okay. Shit. Mike Awesome.
Okay.
So you want to go with Mike Awesome, huh?
I'm going with Mike. I'm not going to say he was great, good then, but he that's basically where he kind of learned his craft. Later on, he became great, decent wrestler, cut good promos.
All right, now this is our last draft pick. Okay.
On the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, on the Mount Rushmore. Here's our last one, guys. Okay.
I already got my first one ready. So
I'm going to go with. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, this is rough. This is rough as shit. The best of WCW in 2001. Good Lord. You know what? I think I'm going to put Sting. Sting.
Well, my last one.
Yep.
Was Joey's first one. Booker T.
Pops, you got your last choice, excuse me.
Yeah, I tell you what, and that right there, the stance of that right there. Look, I'm going to go with Booker.
Booker as well.
I got to go, and that right there, little stance. He was a shining in that right there, little stance.
All right, guys. Now we all have our choices here, okay? But we have to unify together to make the ultimate Mount Rushmore of WCW in 2001, okay?
Okay.
I just think this might be fucking cool to do, you know.
All right, so do we got a recap on all of our?
I got all of them recapped.
Okay.
Okay, so we had 12 each. Well, not 12 each, but we have 12 choices here.
Yeah.
because we all picked 4 times, 3 people. That's 12 times that we got to choose, and this is how it goes. Now we might have to put in who was on our Mount Rushmore in like a shoe in, and that's
Okay.
this is how it goes. Booker T was chosen 3 times by each of us.
Okay.
I think Booker T should already be in.
He might automatically be a shoe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already on there.
Booker T is already there.
He's already
I'm
on
going
there.
to say it right now. He should be
So-
already there by now.
So unanimous. Booker T's in.
Booker
Yeah,
T's
Booker
in.
T's already in. He was picked 3 times, so yeah, Booker T's definitely in. He's definitely in there.
He's
The
in there.
Booker Man, Booker T, WCW 2001 Mount Rushmore.
Best.
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 Now, a person that was chose 2 times, Jeff Jarrett. And that was chose by me and Pops. Now, Tommy, we could do majority rules and just go ahead and shove Jeff Jarrett in there. But do you have any qualifications that you don't think Jeff Jarrett deserves to go in?
No, because I do. He was a multiple-time world heavyweight champion, so I actually would put Jeff in there.
All right, then. We'll just go ahead and automatically put Jeff Jarrett in there as well, then. How about that?
Now, here's where it starts getting a little sticky.
I got one that I got one that to me deserves to be in because this is late 2001.
Yes.
Scott Steiner, because he was the champion in the dying days of WCW in 2001.
Agreed.
And he did cut good promos and he did work good. In my opinion, I think Scott Steiner should be in the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, well, let's go through the list here of the best minus Booker T and Jeff Jarrett because they're already in. Okay.
All right.
We have Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Sid Vicious, DDP, Mike Awesome, Sting. So let's just go ahead and look at some of the people that might not make that.
Mike Awesome.
As much as I like Mike Awesome.
Yes, I know.
Pops, I know that you like Mike Awesome.
Well, I said that right there before he learned his crap. I didn't say that it's good in it.
I've got another guy, Joey. I know.
Hold on. Should we go ahead and take Mike Awesome off?
Yes.
I do like Mike Awesome, but like I said, that's where he learned his crap. Later on in his career, he blowed up. But in all fairness, we'll take him out. We'll lay him aside.
All right.
Go ahead, Tommy.
I got one that really didn't show up much in 2001.
Okay.
And you mentioned him. Goldberg. He didn't wrestle much in 2001. He sat on his bald-headed ass on his Time Warner contract, just like Hogan.
Well, see, that's why Hogan didn't make the list for me.
Yeah. And Goldberg should be in the same category. I think Goldberg should be out of here.
I like Goldberg so much though, but this is 2001.
I got a point. He did not work in 2001.
You do have a point.
He did set out.
He set out on his Fat Time Warner contract, like Hogan did.
All right, we're in unison. Hold on. We're in unison. Goldberg's gone.
Yeah. Because of that.
Yeah.
Goldberg's
only because Tommy's right. He did set out.
And another one. I can't blame him though. Sting. He set on his Time Warner deal too in 2001.
Well, you could also say that
he wrestled in 2001 was the very last Nitro.
Well, you can also say that about Kevin Nash too.
Actually, nope. Kevin Nash wrestled in 2001.
Not that much though.
but he was in the ring a lot.
Yeah, running in and stopping matches.
All right. You want to go ahead and take Sting off?
I think so. He was sitting on that Fat Warner contract. The only time I seen him wrestle was that last Nitro.
It's kind of hard to
see-
do. I mean,
See, in 2001, Nash was there. Kevin Nash, remember, Joey? In 2001, Kevin Nash did quite a bit amount of matches.
I understand what Tommy's talking about because that is the way it went down.
He teamed with DDP. He also had world title matches in 2001 with against Scott Steiner.
But it's gonna be, you know, if you take him off the card there, it's really gonna lower the thing down to where, you know, it's really gonna get tough.
I put Sting on. I'm fine with taking him off. As long as you guys are okay with taking Sting off.
I'm okay with it.
Pops?
I like Sting, but he did set.
All right. Well, we have 2 more spots available for Mount Rushmore. We got 4 superstars left.
Who we got?
We got Scott Steiner,
who did work.
Kevin Nash,
who did work.
Sid Vicious,
who actually did work.
And DDP,
who actually did work. Those are 4 guys who actually still worked in WCW in 2001 until Sid got hurt.
Yes.
His broken leg. He wrestled in 2000. He wrestled all the way till 2001.
Mm-hmm.
So those are 4 guys that actually stayed and actually still worked.
I'm thinking taking Sid off.
Yeah, I liked Sid. He did do his job. He did wrestle all the way in 2001. But yes, if I had to choose, we could take Sid off.
Out of those 4 superstars.
Out of those 4, yes.
I'm thinking Sid. What do you guys think?
Yes, I'm thinking Sid.
Agreed.
But I give Sid credit. He did work all the way.
I will give him credit. He did his job.
All right, we gotta take one more superstar off to hit it.
Okay, who do we have?
All right, we have Booker T in, and Jeff Jarrett's already in.
Okay.
We need 2 more, but we got 3 names. We gotta take one person off.
And it's Kevin Nash, Scott Steiner, or DDP. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. If I had to choose out of these 3, I'm going to have to say Kevin Nash has got to go.
Steiner wrestled. He
all
wrestled
the way
Booker
to the very end.
Yeah, he wrestled Booker T in the main event of the last Nitro. DDP was still on a House of Fire.
And Nash kind of slowed down at the end.
Yeah.
He after that match with Steiner, he set on his Warner deal.
He took a hiatus. Yeah.
Scott Steiner and DDP.
Pops, you in unison for that one?
I'll have to go with that right there because Tom is right about it all.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then our ultimate WCW Mount Rushmore for 2001
best
is Booker T as a shoe-in. He got all 3 votes from us. Jeff Jarrett, who got 2 out of the 3 votes. So majority rules on that. So he was a shoe-in, technically. And then we have Scott Steiner and DDP. Guys, you let us know in the comments down below who you guys think would have been Mount Rushmore of WCW. Well, best of 2001. With that being said, now let's go with the worst.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, baby.
Of WCW of 2001.
I'm going to get mine lined up right now here.
Joey, you're first.
Get mine lined up right now.
All right. First for me. It's for me. Oh man. Worst. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Kiss Demon. Dale Torborg. The Kiss Demon.
All right. You know what, Joe? For me, Joey, for old time's sake,
Okay.
Licky Tongue Reno, baby.
Reno.
Licky Tongue. I'm going Licky Tongue Reno.
All right, Pops. Who you gonna go with as
I'm sorry. I'm going with Buff the Stuff Bagwell.
Buff? He's Buff. And Tommy,
he couldn't shave his own balls. Had to have his mom do it. That kind of Bagwell. But they got fired because he didn't want to show up to work.
All right, next one for me. Weird thing is, I don't see him on this roster anywhere. Was Tommy? You know a lot about WCW in 2001. You probably know more about it than I do. Was Horace Hogan still in WCW in 2001?
No, he wasn't.
Damn it! All right, just want to make sure. I'm going to go with Tommy, one of your favorites that you love to see on WCW Saturday Night.
Who?
Kid Romeo.
Well, I'm going to do one even better. I already got mine.
Go ahead.
Kwee-wee. Kwee-wee.
Kwee-wee?
Yep, Kwee-wee.
Pops is on you now.
Damn, I'm confused here. I don't know how long this fucker stayed.
Well, who is it?
Alex Wright.
Oh, don't do Alex Wright like that now.
All right, we all went through our first and our second. Let's go through our third. I'm gonna say, like some people might say like some of the younger guys or something like that, like Jason Jett or like who else is a pretty new,
AJ Styles, Eric Harris.
Styles. I'm not gonna say any of those for the simple fact of they were still youngish.
Jamie Noble.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Mike Sanders.
You're going Mike Sanders?
Yeah, Mike Sanders.
Well, my third pick is the one you said first, the Kiss Demon.
Demon gets 2 votes.
Yep, the Kiss Demon.
Pops, you pick one more, and then we pick our last.
Conan.
Conan! You don't like Conan, Pops? You don't like...
Oh, look, listen. I want to make things one perfectly clear here. I was shaking my balls while he was still shitting yelling. Never made me no money.
All right, let me see who my last one's going to be then.
I know my last.
You know what? My last one's going to be and he never really got over either. Like even when he left WCW. The Wall.
The Wall.
The Wall.
Well, I'm gonna choose one that never gotten over anything. At least the Wall actually had some wins and shit like this and done shit. Sean Stasiak.
Planet Stasiak.
Yep, Sean Stasiak. All right, Pop,
All
your
right,
turn.
Pop. Last pick.
Hang on a minute. I've lost things here. I don't remember where I was.
Might want to scroll to the top, possibly. You having some trouble there, old man?
A little bit.
I can help you real quick if you need some help.
Hang on a minute. Okay.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I finally found the motherfucker.
Who is it, Pop?
Let's see. I got to stroll here. I'm sorry, but Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno. All right.
I mean, I'm sorry. He.
Well, with that being said, we have all of our picks. Now we have to narrow them down. Now, the Kiss Demon got 2 votes in.
He's already in.
He's already in there.
So Kiss Demon's already in. Everybody
Kiss Demon's already there.
Yep.
Kiss Demon Dale Torborg is in the worst of WCW 2001 Mount Rushmore. All right, now this is what it boils down to: is everybody else got 1 vote, so we got to narrow this list down. We have Reno Leaky Dog. We have Buff the Stuff Bagwell, Kid Romeo, Queewee. This is a hell of a roster. Alex Wright, Mike Sanders, Conan, The Wall, Sean Stasiak, and Disco Inferno. We got 10 people we have to take off.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and name 2 people I think that should be getting off that list.
Right off the bat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Sanders, the guy could cut a good promo.
I know, but it was boring though.
Well, everyone's boring in WCW back in this time.
Hey Tommy, you remember? Hey, look at this T-shirt.
Hey! I give Mike Sanders a pass. He was okay in the ring.
The natural born thrillers. Hey, Gene, you see this T-shirt? You want to touch it? That's enough.
Hey, I'm about to
say Mike Sanders.
I have to say Mike Sanders gets a pass from me.
You know what? I was the one that put him on the list, and I have to agree with what his nickname was: above average.
Well, that's what he was. So he was above average promos and above average worker. So there you go. But that don't make him one of the worst in WCW. I've seen far worse.
Yeah, but he sucked at as a GM as well, or commissioner, or whatever.
Well, of course you'll suck. Look at the roster.
Pops, should we take Mike Sanders off?
Yeah. We'll just take him off.
That's on Pops' list that I think should be off.
Okay.
Buff Bagwell.
Why Buff the Stuff?
Yeah. Why Buff Bagwell?
All right, I'm gonna say he wasn't my cup of tea, but he was entertaining and he could work a little bit.
Yeah, what time he's there? When he show up for fucking work?
I give Buff and Lex some credit here. In 2001, they worked their ass off just like DDP in there because they stayed all the way till the end too.
They did. I don't mind taking Buff off for the simple fact of, as much as I don't like Buff personally as a wrestler, at least they try to do something with him in the late years of WCW that he could do something.
And
Wasn't great.
He fell at that because he didn't show up for work.
He did show up.
Yeah, he did show up. It was WWF he didn't want to show up for fucking.
Remember him?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Either places where he went, he sucked.
I agree with you on that.
In WCW in 2001, him and Lex teamed up, and they were on fucking WCW television in 2001 quite a bit.
Who else was good?
Unlike some of them that didn't want to show up, like a Goldberg, or they wanted to just sit on their fat ass like Hogan does.
So they all lay on this.
But here's the point. Here's the point that they're both making money sitting on their asses. Or what would you rather do? Sit on your ass and make money, or go there and probably get hurt and make money?
Well, either way, you're getting paid.
Either way, I mean, that'd be what I think.
At least they wanted to work at the end of WCW. That's all I got to say.
Still, he wasn't making no money.
All right, Pops. Unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and probably take Buff off.
Oh, you mean the guy can't shave his own balls? Okay.
And Jim Ross, his mammy had to call Jim Ross.
Well,
yeah, my son ain't working today.
All right, Joe. I know another guy.
All right. I'm thinking maybe another guy we could probably take off is Alex Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Because for this reason.
Hey, I have to put Disco in the same category.
I like Alex Wright, always have. It's just, he wasn't the worst. Like, he was a good wrestler, you know?
He was a good wrestler.
It's just, there wasn't much that, like, literally, like, the shit that they done to him. Like
Berlin. And
Berlin. And then when he comes back, they shave his fucking head and he's fucking bald and everything. And it's like, and then they team him with Disco as the fucking Boogie Nights and shit. And it's just like, I just, you know what? I would have to agree with that as well, Tommy, as Disco Inferno as well. As stupid as the gimmick was, he did get it over.
Put on decent matches.
He did get it over, and he did put on decent matches. But Pops, how do you feel about Alex Wright and Disco Inferno?
I thought he was shit. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I will say this: I don't want Disco in any booking meetings, though. I know that for a fact.
No, I don't want Martians.
But if you guys want to take him off, it's all right.
You fine with that?
Yeah. I put him and also Disco Inferno. If you want to take him off, go ahead. I thought he was shit too, but
well, I agree with you on that.
Hey, Joe, I know a guy that should be on that Mount Rushmore.
Who's that?
Quee-wee. Put that motherfucker on there. What the fuck did he do?
We have to be in agreement on this now, Jay.
All right.
Agreement on this.
Let's talk about Pinky Quee-wee here. All right, what the fuck did he do? What did Alan Funk? His fucking that Quee-wee gimmick was fucking stupid.
You didn't like Quee-wee?
No, what the fuck? Like,
you didn't like Angry Alan?
No, I didn't like anything about him. I didn't like it when he's fucking Bruce or whatever the fuck his name was. Didn't like it when he was Alan Funk. Didn't like it when he was wearing the rainbow tights. Didn't like anything about it. So I say Quee-wee should be on the fucking list of one of the horrible fucking WCW.
Well, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and take off a person that I put on there.
All right, who's that?
The Wall. Because
in TNA, actually, he did do some stuff in TNA.
A little bit.
He had some world title matches.
Did he win any?
No, but at least he had some. That's more than what he did in WCW. Because all he was Sergeant AWOL.
Okay, guys, refresh my memory. Who was Kiwi? Refresh my memory.
Kiwi?
Yeah.
Kiwi was
the guy in the fucking pink floppy pants.
Pink, the pink pants?
Yes.
Yeah, with the
fringes on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, Tommy's right. He deserves pink. Well, fuck that fucker.
So should we just go ahead and put Kiwi up there?
Yeah, I put him. Tommy's right. Go ahead and put him up there. Shit, he's
well. Okay, with Kiwi going up, should we take the Wall off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll agree to that. Yeah.
So we got two now: the Kiss Demon and Kiwi.
God. Yeah, when you mentioned about the tights and everything, the little brother, yeah, I remember him now. Yeah, oh God.
All right, well, we only have 4 names left, guys.
All right,
and we have to narrow that down to 2.
All right,
we have Licky Tongue Reno, Kid Romeo with the Romeo Relaxer.
Oh, you already got my vote already. Saturday Night 2000, I got tired of seeing that motherfucker. Kid Romeo on the fucking list.
Hold on. We got Conan.
Nah, fuck that. At least Conan got some entertainment. Orderly.
And then Sean Stasiak.
Fuck it. Kid Romeo. What the fuck did he do? Like, his claim to fame was looking like a stripper. And fucking doing the goddamn dance, and fucking with the fucking Steve Blackman glow sticks, thinking he's a badass when he's not. Kid Romeo, right on the bat. Fuck your Romeo Relaxer, and fuck your ass, Kid Romeo. You are always a fucking sucky wrestler. I hated watching Saturday Night 2000 because I was like, every week it's Kid Romeo going to be on that son of a bitch. And every time I had to look at your fucking ace ass, okay? So fuck you, Kid Romeo. I agree, Kid Romeo on the fucking list.
Okay,
this fucker had a won the cruiserweight tag team titles with Elix Skipper. Elix Skipper, great. Kid Romeo, the shits.
What? Here's what I'll do. I'll pick Conan.
Yes.
I thought he was a piece of shit, but
I do too.
But he was entertaining. He made me laugh every time he come out and shake his pants. We probably had no dick, but anyway, I'll pull him off the list because he was entertaining. He'd give me like this right here, and that'd be about it. But anyway, I'll pull him off the list.
He had pretty catch lines, so.
Well, me, it's because I always got to see like Rey Mysterio Jr. most of the time when Conan came out. So at least there was some kind of entertainment there.
Yeah.
When Conan came out. Yeah, like the Filthy Animals was with him. You know, so
okay.
I mean, there was somewhat entertainment there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll pull him off the list.
We'll pull Conan off the list.
I'll pull Conan off the list.
Okay, that being said, should we just go ahead and shove up Kid Romeo then?
Yes.
Shove it up.
With the Romeo Relaxer?
Oh, yeah. Fuck your
Shove
Romeo Relaxer.
All right, next person. Kid Romeo. Even though I fucking misspelled and put Ramon there, but I fixed it. All right. We got 2 left. 1 spot available. Here we go. We got Licky Tongue Reno or Sean Stasiak. And by the way, we should mention both people are in the Natural Born Thrillers.
I'm gonna go ahead and think, Joe. I'm gonna have to say this. Reno, he was still kind of young and everything.
The
He
roll of the
did
dice.
suck. But he did have a good finisher. I'll give him that.
Yes, yeah.
What the fuck
Did you
did
like the
Sean
look he
Stasiak
talking
do?
about?
He did nothing in his whole fucking career.
If I had to sit here and put it down here,
I have to say Sean Stasiak should be up there because he didn't do shit in his whole fucking career.
well, see, this is where it comes down to, though, is Reno, he was young, and he came out of the power plant, and he was in the
Nothing
natural born
happens in that power
thrillers.
plant. You know that.
Yeah, he was in the natural born thrillers. That didn't last too long. That was the tail end of WCW. He didn't get any championship opportunities. And then when WCW went out of business, he went to Heartland Wrestling, didn't he? And he didn't really do much there either.
No.
Did he just retire or quit or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
And then we have Sean Stasiak.
Who hadn't done nothing in his whole fucking career.
At least he had opportunities, though, Tommy.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing:
he
they
failed.
had opportunities. What the fuck did he do with them? Nothing. I didn't give a fuck with your fucking horrible 8x10s with Stacy Keebler. What the hell? And your fucking horrible
Tommy.
match with Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh God! Don't remind me of that. Please don't remind me of that.
Fucking shitty 8x10s. Fuck you, Sean Stasiak.
Do it now.
I got a good idea here.
Yes.
Yeah, he had opportunities, but he didn't do nothing.
I'm going with Stasiak. Put his fucking ass up there.
And not only that, but Tommy, Sean's a second generation wrestler. His
Well,
dad
goddamn. At least Stan the Man actually done something in his career. He won a world
Here's the point.
championship. What did Sean do?
Yeah,
Besides,
Tommy's got a good point.
Besides act like a goof.
Tommy's got a good point. He was a second generation wrestler. He didn't learn nothing. He didn't learn the business. He did not learn the business.
And now
the only thing he wanted to do was go around and try to pimp out his fucking pictures. That's all he did. And
the only thing that got him over was Stacy Keebler.
Well,
tell the truth.
I mean, everybody took a picture of Stacy Keebler.
Come on, hang on. And he even tried to do the Kurt Hennig deal. Remember, he tried to be the perfect event.
Yes.
He
got him over. Nothing got fucking red chest over. Okay.
You know, he couldn't put anything over. Now, I'm not blaming him really for that right there because you know a lot of guys didn't get over with the fucking writers they had.
Yeah, but
still yet, wouldn't you suppose? I mean, I know it happens. I know it happens. But if you're a second generation wrestler, a third generation wrestler, shouldn't you have brought something to the table?
You know what? You guys convinced me. Reno is gone. And we have our final list for the worst of WCW 2001 Mount Rushmore of the Kiss Demon, who was a shoe-in with 2 votes, Kwee-Wee, hit that remote Romeo Relaxer, Kid Romeo, and Sean Stasiak. There you guys go. Guys, we hope that that you guys actually enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Now you see, we took some people out of it, but we also put some people in it.
If you guys kind of like that concept, let us know, and we'll do that more. I actually enjoy. I thought that was fun to go through and kind of relive WCW in 2001, the worst year of WCW.
Oh yeah, the worst.
And as you can tell, it was even hard to come up with a good list for WCW of 2001.
Yeah, it was give and take there.
Which, in fairness, we all voted for the Booker man, Booker T.
Yeah, the Booker man.
So at least there was something good in 2001, and that's the Booker man, Booker T.
Who didn't like the Booker man?
Apparently, according to Mike Graham, the WCW fans.
Well, what does Mike Graham know?
What the hell does he know?
Nobody watched him.
Yeah, he said when Booker T got on the screen, nobody was watching him. I was like, well, nobody's watching fucking Mike Graham and his boring ass blue tights either. So
okay. What was this? Second generation?
Yeah.
There's my point right there. I didn't see anything he did. I'm sorry, I didn't. And
yeah, your dad was a famous promoter and wrestler, but you fell far from the tree.
Yeah. I mean, you got great promoters. You got great generation wrestlers. You got great generation promoters. That kid couldn't do neither one. I'm sorry.
Agreed, guys. If you guys want us to do this for another round at some point, I don't know. We could do some year in WWE. We could do some year in ECW. We could do USWA, OVW. If you guys want us to do, the best, I don't know, theme songs or fucking worst angles, best angles, fucking feuds, whatever you guys would like for us to do, let us know and we'll do that. But I thought that was a great topic to do.
Yeah, it was.
Something
It was
fresh and new to do.
It was.
And guys, we hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRam page 2. You can also follow us on Twitter or X at Wrestle Rampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram. And guys, hit that damn subscribe button so we can give away this fucking shit, guys.
Come on, damn.
We got the big giveaway. I'm trying to get rid of this shit. I'm trying to push it out to you guys. You guys got to.
You see, you guys, I think I know what the problem is. I'm just going to take a time here. Just take a time here to think I know what the problem is.
Yeah.
You think, I think you think we're not going to give it to you. Well, you're wrong. Just find out, all right? You're going to get the fucking shit.
Yeah, we're not one of these guys that live in California with fucking the Married with Children couch. We're actually going to send you what you need, what you want. Okay? We're not going to sit there and say that you won and we don't send it to you. You're going to get it. Yeah, Tommy, we're talking about your flowery couch guy from California. Where's that Owen Hart?
How's that Winnie the Pooh pillow?
Hey, DVD Freak, did you ever get that Owen Hart DVD? Let us know, pal.
Hey, DVD Freak, get the Owen Hart DVD yet?
How long's it been?
Years. But guys, hit that damn subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time with the next edition of the WR podcast.